and welcome to the Junior Sharks Season 4. My name is Evelyn Ejipong. I'm your quiz mistress for this season. And we're in the last 16, working our way to the quarterfinals. Today we have two very able schools with us. Afaus, lovely school, welcome.
Thank you.
And the Law Star International School, you're most welcome.
Thanks.
Right, can I get you to introduce yourselves and speak loudly into the mic for me so I can hear you?
Ophelia Abnachua.
Very good.
Nakale Ai.
Daniel Dankwa.
Elvis Aweka.
Okay.
Albert Forson.
Rosalie Duval. Agbeka Josephine.
Andrew Stay.
Right. So from the bulletin, Afaus won the ballot, and you're going to be the first in the right corner round. Right corner is brought to us courtesy of our sponsors, Kellogg's. And you have 8 questions to answer. You have 2 minutes in which to answer those questions. If you're not sure, pass. Are we listening, both of you? If you're not sure, pass. And if we have time at the end, I'll go back to the questions that you've passed on. All right? It's not against anybody else. It's just you against the clock currently. Right. Are we ready for our first question? Where is the capital of Lebanon?
Pass.
Which American city is the headquarters of Facebook? Is it New York, Washington, D.C., Dallas, or Florida?
New York.
Incorrect. What name is given to the Roman god of war? Is it Cupid, Jupiter, Apollo, or Mars?
Mars.
Correct. What is the currency of Andorra? Is it Afghani, dollar, dram, or euro?
Dollar.
Incorrect. Who was the mother of Prempeh I? Was it Ya Santwa, Yaecha, Nana Dukwa, or Nana Ajiman?
Nana.
Yaecha is correct. I took the first one. In which year did the Portuguese arrive on the coast of Gold Coast? 1471, 1482, 1552, or 1740?
1471.
1471 is correct. Which town in Ghana is also called Edina?
Elmina.
Elmina is correct. Right, we're bound to the end of that round. Well done, Afaus, lovely school. Right, the Law Star International School. Which town in Ghana is also called Ogwa? Is it Shamas, Salpond, Cape Coast, or Winneba?
Cape Coast.
Cape Coast is correct. In which country can we find the Tiananmen Square or Tiananmen Square? Is it China, USA, Canada, or Cuba?
Pass.
How old was Ya Santwa during the Ya Santwa War? Was she 55, 40, 60, or 76?
Pass.
Who were the first Europeans to arrive on the Gold Coast of Ghana? Were the Spaniards, French, English, or Portuguese?
The Portuguese.
Correct. Where is the capital of Argentina?
Pass.
Where is the capital of Croatia?
Pass.
Where can you locate the Amazon head office? Is it New York, Seattle, Dallas, or Florida?
New York.
New York is incorrect. Where in the world can we locate the Vinegar River?
Colombia.
Colombia is correct. Well done. And in which country can we find Tiananmen Square?
China.
China is correct. You've attempted all your questions now with some time to spare. Well done, the Law Star International School. That brings us to the end of the first round. Afaus is substituting, okay? At the end of the first round, we have a tie. Both schools have scored 40 points. So Afaus, lovely school, 40. The Law Star International School, also 40. Right, so we're now moving on to our second round, which is the R-cubed round, reading, writing, and arithmetic, okay? You get 10 points for a correct answer. However, should you get the question wrong, you lose 5 points. Then it gets handed over to the other group to attempt for 5 points. Are we clear on that? So first question. This goes to the Law Star International School. Are we ready, Junior Sharks? These are functional numbers of the form P over Q, where Q is not 0.
Pass.
Rational number.
Rational numbers is correct. You need to speak louder for me, please. Your question proper. These are numbers in base 2. They are written entirely with zeros and ones.
Binomials. Binomials.
Binomials, that's not what I have. We're not allowing that, okay? The correct answer was binary numbers. Okay, the Lord Star International School, you ready? The sum of A and B is 256. A is 15 times that of B. What is the value of A? Answer? No? Okay, I'm going to hand it over to Afaus. All right, we'll move on. Afaus, your question proper now. The sum of 3 consecutive even numbers is 18. Find the LCM, the least common multiple of all numbers.
103.
That's incorrect. The Lord Star International, you wish to try?
6.
That's also incorrect. The correct answer was 24. The Lord Star, this is your question. After Bruce takes 14 peanuts and 9 peanuts from Amy and Mary, respectively, they will have equal number of peanuts. How many peanuts did Amy have more than Bruce originally?
Pass.
You're passing? Oh, okay. Afaus?
Pass.
You're passing as well. The answer was 37. Okay, Afaus, your question now. Numbers are drawn from the 80 integers 1 to 80. At least how many numbers are drawn at random to ensure that there are 2 numbers whose difference is multiple of 9?
3.
3 is incorrect. We'll hand it over to the Lord Star.
Pass.
You're passing. The correct answer there was 10. Okay, our last 2 questions on maths currently. There's a preamble, so please listen. 2 variables show this kind of proportionality when one increases as the other decreases. For 10 points, what is the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of the number 5?
1/5.
That is correct. Well done. Okay, so Afaus, your question now. Same preamble. When a function and its inverse are graphed together, each is a reflection of the other across what line that includes the points -8, -8, and 7, 7.
Pass.
You're passing. The Lord Star, care to try?
Pass.
You're passing. The answer was y equals x. Right, we're now moving on to some English questions, okay? We're starting with the Lord Star. The synonym for restoration, is it renovation, renewal, reinstatement, or recreation?
Renewal.
Okay, who went first? I didn't quite hear.
You said the same thing.
You said the same thing, so you said which one?
Renewal.
Renewal is incorrect. It goes over to Afaus.
Pass.
The correct answer there was renovation. Afaus, your question proper. Impeccable. Does it mean precise, faultless, fussy, or having integrity?
Precise.
Incorrect. Hand it over to the Lord Star.
C.
C is also incorrect. The correct answer was faultless. Next one to you, the Lord Star. Intensine. Does it mean deadly, foolhardy, stealthy, or international? Intensine. Deadly, foolhardy, stealthy, or international?
Foolhardy.
Foolhardy is correct. Well done. Afaus. Vendetta. Does it mean feud, friendship, mortal, or threat? Okay, your time is up. No answer. Lord Star, care to try?
Pass.
The answer there was feud. Okay. Our next set of questions, you're looking for the one-word substitution for the sentence I give you. All right? And I think we're with Lord Star this time. Am I correct? Okay. One who cannot die. Are they stable, immortal, perpetual, or perennial?
Immortal.
Immortal is correct. Afaus. A formal written charge against a person for some crime or offense. Is it an accusation, an indictment, an allegation, or acrimony?
Accusation.
That's incorrect. The Lord Star, care to try?
Allegation.
That's also incorrect. The actual answer there is indictment. Right, the Lord Star. Language difficult to understand because of bad form. Is it rhetoric, jargon, pedantic, or verbatim?
Jargon.
Jargon is correct. Afaus, your question. A witty or clever retort. Is it a sarcasm, a repartee, a platitude, or an invective?
Platitude.
Platitude is incorrect. The Lord Star, care to try?
Pass.
The correct answer to that was repartee. That brings us to the end of that round, please. Well done. Well done to both. I can see our teams are not wanting to lose any points at all. Pass is better than anything else, it seems. Okay, so at the end of the second round, the R-cubed round, Afaus Lovely School are on minus 25, and the Lord Star School are on 20 points.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. You know me. I can play the drum. I can sing. I can dance. I'm talented. I can draw. I can be myself. With
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids.
Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Okay, so we're moving on to round 3. I'm going to pose questions. You can buzz in at any time. However, you run a risk. If you buzz in too early and you get the answer wrong, you lose 5 marks. If you get it correct, brilliant, you get your 10 marks. Whoever buzzes in too early I give the opportunity to the other group to pick up the bonus of +5. Are we all clear on that? Okay? Right. So your first question. Name this substance with molecular formula H2O. Okay, Afaus.
Water.
Water is correct. Well done. Pure water is considered to have a neutral pH, rounded to the nearest whole number.
7.
Very good, Afaus. Water is this kind of molecule in which there is an unequal distribution of charges. The oxygen atom has a partial negative charge, while the hydrogen atoms has a partial positive charge. We're looking for a kind of molecule. Who buzzed?
Molecule. Binary molecules.
No, that's incorrect. The correct answer there were polar molecules. Right, so we're going to move on to some questions about the order of animals. Okay, remember you wait for me to call you first. Otherwise, you may give the answer away if you hadn't buzzed in. Okay, you don't want to be doing that. Okay, so name these orders of animals. Squirrels and beavers belong to this order, whose name is more often used as a synonym for mice or rats. Okay, the answer to that question was rodents. Humans are in this order, whose name indicates a belief in their eliteness. One member includes lemurs and apes. Yeah.
Sapiens.
Unfortunately not.
Sapiens.
Care to try, Afaus? Waving me away. All right? The correct answer there were primates. You were giving us a genus there, where Homo sapiens are humans, but lemurs and apes are not that. Okay? 10 points each. Name these simple machines. This type of simple machine involves rope and a wheel. Several... Afaus?
Pulley.
Pulley is correct. This simple machine can be made by putting two inclined planes together.
Inclined plane. Hey, wedge.
I have to take your first one, you see? Unfortunately. Okay, I can see we're getting a bit excited, right? When you press, wait for me to call you. All right? Okay, so be careful. Same way round. You give the answer and so on. Right. For 10 points each, name these carbohydrates. This 6-carbon sugar is produced as a result of photosynthesis and is used as a primary food.
Glucose.
Glucose is correct. Table sugar is this disaccharide formed when a molecule of glucose combines with a molecule of fructose.
Polysaccharide.
Unfortunately not. The answer to that one was sucrose. All right. That brings us to the end of that very exciting round. Well done. Okay, at the end of that round, Afaus Lovely School have got 25 points and the Lord Star School has -5. I think Afaus seems to have paid back some of his debts by the looks of things, right? Okay, this is getting very exciting. We're going to go to round 4, which is the one-on-one round. This is where the specialists compete versus specialists, all right? So we're going to start off. You're in pairs, you get a maximum of 10 points. The wrong answer, again, you deduct 5 points. So this is where we have to play a smart game. Can I have the English specialist stay and the rest of you leave, please? Excellent. I'm going to read out 2 sentences. And each sentence has an underlined word, which I will shout out to you, I will form to you. And then you have to pick one of the options that I give you as the right word to fit both sentences. Okay? First one, I. The distance from Amman to Bombay is too far. Far is the word. To be covered by the A320 planes. Second sentence. Amma waited at the door for her father with a sad face. Sad is underlined. Your options are bad, heavy, long, and unlucky. Yes.
Long.
Long is correct for 10 points. Second question. I'm looking for a synonym for the word modish or modish. Your options are adorned, sentimental, stylish, or vacillate.
Stylish.
Stylish is correct for 10 points. Well done, both of you. That brings us to the end of English round. Can I have our mathematicians on stage, please? Okay, I have 2 questions for you. First question. A pyramid has 30 vertices. How many faces does this pyramid have? You've given up?
I don't know.
Care to try, Afaus? Time is up. The answer was 30. I like your honesty. I really like that. Second question. How many factors does 2020 have? Your time is now up. The answer was 30. It was a bit of a trick question, actually. Vertices means face. All right, well done. Excellent. Can I have our scientists, please? Right, first question. One part of this organ is the fovea, or fovea, which lies within the macula. This organ is covered by the sclera and contains the vitreous humor.
Eye.
The eye is correct. You didn't wait for me to call you. You're lucky. You're very lucky. All right, remember to wait for me to call you. All right, second question. These are the regions of a magnet where the induction is most concentrated. Yes.
Poles.
Poles is correct. Well done. Well done. Can I have my social scientists up, please? Welcome to the general knowledge round. They are both picture rounds, so you need to be looking on the screen for me, the monitor. First one, identify this country's flag. I think that's enough time. That is the Czech Republic, okay? Next one. Identify the picture of the person on your screen. She's an actress. No? Okay. Her name is Lupita Nyong'o. Right? Black Panther. Really? You didn't know that? Amazing. Amazing star. All right? No worries at all. That brings us to the end of that round. Okay, can I have the rest of the competitors join us, please? I think that was a very exciting, I'm sweating already from all that competition. That was very good. Well done. You guys did very well, okay? Wow. Excellent. At the end of round 4, Afaus Lovely School, 20 points. The Law Star School, also 20 points. Woo. I don't even know who's won, to be honest with you. I too have to wait with bated breath to see who's won. At the end of the final competition, Afaus Lovely School, 60 points. The Law Star, 75. We were going back and forth. To be honest with you, I lost track. Okay? So congratulations to the Law Star School. You make it through to the quarterfinals. Afaus, commiserations. You fought well. You really did fight very well. So all being well, we'll see you in the next round, and we'll definitely see you next year. Am I right? Excellent for you.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other.
neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. Like you.
It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids. Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
We have another enthralling contest, or what I think should be one of those exciting contests, between newbies who have survived, the challenges of this competition. Accra girls. Are you Accra Girls Senior High School, or you are Accra Girls?
Accra Girls Senior High.
Accra Girls Senior High School. Fantastic. So they will be to my left, and they will be competing against Sonrise International High School. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, please speak into the microphone so I can.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That's great. We'll take a quick round of introductions and know who's here, who's representing what. So let's start off from my right.
My name is Denry Courage, Form 3, Science.
Fantastic.
Kwazim Sebelesli, second year of in General Science.
Akpalu Jessica, second year.
Deborah Paula, Form 3 Arts.
Hi, did you just forget your year group and the program? That's fine. Please put your hands together for them. And to my surviving newbies, Accra Girls, over to you.
Benedict Akote, final year art.
Next. Let's hear you in the microphone. Yes, it's on now.
Esther A4 Apia, Form 3, General Science.
Next.
Gladys Ashon, Form 3, General Science.
Farida Yusuf, Form 3, General Science.
The first name again?
Farida Yusuf.
Farida.
Yes. Please.
Fantastic. Please put your hands together for them. It's an all-women contingent, and I'm usually excited when I see contingents like that because I think it is their time to start changing some of the narrative. Well, so we shall have this competition between you both over, 4 rounds of contests, right? So, rules of engagement for round number 1, which is the right corner round. Now, in this round of the competition or the contest, each school will have the opportunity of answering 8 questions in a row. And you answer these questions in a maximum of 2 minutes or 120 seconds. Every question you answer correctly attracts 10 points, okay? You get 10 points for answering any question correctly. If it's wrong, no penalties are deducted at this point. You can choose to skip a question if you don't have the answer to it, that's fine. But at the end of the 2 minutes, if you have some extra time and you want to address any of the questions before, there's an opportunity for you to do that, okay? and we'll expect that at any point you ring the bell, get acknowledged before you provide the answer to the question. Is that okay? We'll start off with Sonrise Christian High to my right, okay? Round number one. I'm ready whenever you are, okay?
Ready. We are.
You're ready?
Ready.
Question 1. Who is the first African American Secretary of State to the United States of America?
Pass.
Pass. Question 2. Where in China did the coronavirus originate?
Wuhan.
Well, I will take Wuhan. I will take Wuhan province. Question 3. Who is the current Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations?
Pass.
Pass. Who is the first Secretary General of the Commonwealth?
Pass.
Pass. Question 5. Which is the first African country to host the FIFA Under-20 World Cup tournament? A, Egypt, B, Ghana, C, South Africa, D, Nigeria.
Egypt.
Egypt it is, correct for 10 points. Question 6. Who is the Minister of Works and Housing of Ghana?
Pass.
Pass. Question 7. Who is the Minister of Transport of Ghana?
Pass.
Question 8. What is the title of the paramount chief of the people of Ekuapem? A, Osiadeyo, B, Manche, C, Dasebre, and D, Osajefo.
Osajefo.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. It's not Osajefo. Put your hands together for them. That was round 1. And that means, Accra girls, is your turn. Question 1. On what date and month did the former President Jerry Rawlings die? Jerry John Rawlings. On what date and month did he die?
On the 12th of November.
2020.
On the 12th of November 2020.
On the 12th of November 2020. I said exact date and month, right? So that's correct for 10 points. Who is the first female appointed minister of Ghana? First female appointed as minister of Ghana?
Pass.
Pass. Who is the current governor of the Bank of Ghana?
Pass.
Pass. Where is the headquarters of the Commonwealth? A, London in the United Kingdom. B, The Hague. C, Holland. D, Washington. C, Washington. D, Ontario in Canada.
Washington.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. Which is the first African country to win the FIFA Under-20 World Cup trophy? A, Ghana. B, Cameroon. C, Nigeria. D, Egypt.
Pass.
Who is the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development?
Pass.
Pass. 7. Who is the Minister for Roads and Highways?
John Peter Meu.
I am sorry, it's not John Peter Meu. What is the title of the paramount chief of the Achim people? A, Otumfo. B, Osajefo. C, Osiadeyo. And D, Yana.
Otumfo.
I'm sorry, it's not Otumfo. It is not Otumfo. You have some 30 seconds. Would you want to try any of the questions you missed?
Yes.
I asked who the current Bank of Ghana governor is.
Addison.
I will give you that. Dr. Ernest Addison, I will give you that for 10 points. I ask again where the headquarters of the Commonwealth was.
Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada. And your time is up. Your time is up. You try to salvage the situation. Please put your hands together for them. Show some appreciation as we end round number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 1, Accra Girls Senior High School has 30 points and Sonrise Christian High has 20 points. Please appreciate them as we take the rules of engagement for round number 2. In round number 2, the rules of engagement are slightly modified. You don't have the opportunity of answering 8 questions in a row. The questions will be thrown to you. You have an opportunity to answer it for 10 points. If not, we shall transfer the question as a bonus question to the opposing school, and if they answer correctly, they have a maximum of 10 points. There's a substitution. Okay, let's take that substitution and then we continue with round number 2. And round 2, we shall start off with you, Accra Girls. Start okay? Fine. I am ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
Great. Round number 2. Question 1, Accra Girls. A flight of stairs has 13 steps. Mary can go up for 1 step, 2 steps, or 3 steps each time. The 5th and 8th step cannot be stepped on as it is destroyed. How many ways is or are there for Mary to go up the stairs? I'm sorry, your time is up, Accra girls, and so that's a bonus question to Sonrise, Christian High. No answer. So we will move on to the next question, which goes to Sonrise, Christian High. 30 cards are marked from 1 to 30, and 2 are drawn at random. Find the probability that 2 cards drawn at random such that their sum is a multiple of 5. And your time is up, Sonrise, and so that's a bonus question to Accra girls.
No.
Well, your time is up as well. And so this will be your main question, Accra girls. 7 identical red cups. Okay? 7 identical red cups. 3 identical blue cups and 2 identical yellow cups are put from left to right. Okay? How many different permutations is or are there? I'm sorry, your time is up, and so that's a bonus question to Sonrise. I'm sorry, your time is up as well. And so to Sonrise Christian High, your main question. Use the numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8 to form 5-digit numbers. Okay? The odd digits cannot be next to each other. The odd digits cannot be next to each other. How many numbers or number can be formed in this way? How many numbers can be formed in this way? I'm sorry, your time is up. That's a bonus question to Accra girls. And that's also up. And so you forfeit the opportunity to give 5 points, Accra girls. Accra girls, your main question. Find the average of the following sequence. Find the average of the following sequence. 2001, 2003, 2006, 2008, 2011, 2013, dash, 2991, 2993, 2996, 2998. I'm sorry, your time is up, and so that's a bonus question to Sonrise Christian High. And I see the shake of the head from Sonrise contenders. And so that means we go to the main question for Sonrise Christian High School. There are some chickens and rabbits in a cage. There are some chickens and rabbits in a cage. The number of chickens is 7 times as the number of rabbits. The total legs of chickens is 120 more than that of rabbits. How many rabbits are there? Yes?
10 rabbits.
Pardon?
10.
I'm sorry, that's not accurate. It's not 10 rabbits. So that will be a bonus question to Accra girls. And I'm sorry, your time is up, Accra girls. Accra girls, your main question. Given that A is a positive real number and A is not equal to 2, okay? If A over 3 plus 1 over 2 minus A equals 5A over 3, find the sum of possible values of A. And I'm sorry, your time is up, Accra girls. That's a bonus question to Sonrise. Yes, my bell is gone. Let's see. Leslie?
2.
Oh, the answer is 2. The answer is 2. You get some 5 points there. Finally, we're breaking some deadlock. Finally. The answer is 2. That was a bonus question, right? So that was for 5 points. The next question goes to Sonrise, and you have to factorize. Factorize completely, okay? X squared minus 4x minus 45. You have 10 seconds. Yes, I hear a bell ringing.
In one bracket, we have in one bracket, we have x plus 5 multiplying x minus 9.
Fantastic. That's correct for 10 points. Preamble to both schools. Preamble to both schools. Okay? We'll start off with your Accra girls. Complete the sentence with the appropriate words. Complete the sentence with the appropriate words. Okay? Babe Diedrichson was a fantastic athlete who was dash outstanding in every athletic dash she undertook. A, apparently and endeavor. B, truly and testimonial. C, skillfully and play. D, basically and skill.
D. D.
I'm sorry, it's not D. That's a bonus question to Christian High. To Sonrise. I'm sorry, you don't have the opportunity of getting 5 extra points. Sonrise, your question. He was so convinced that people were driven by dash motives that he believed there was no such thing as a purely dash act. A, personal and antisocial. B, personal and eternal. C, altruistic and praiseworthy. D, ulterior and selfless. Yes?
D. D.
D or B?
D.
D.
Yeah.
D, ulterior and selfless. That's correct for 10 points. Accra girls. An administrator must dash evaluate his own views because his influence can be dash if he has personal prejudices. A, sincerely and significant. B, regularly and acrimonious. C, constantly and deleterious. D, frequently and rash. Yes?
C.
C, constantly and deleterious. That's correct for 10 points. Sonrise Christian High. We dash him with many promises, but nothing will dash him. A, tempted and influence. B, provoked and desiccate. C, attracted and fascinate. D, gave and deprive. Your time is up. That's a bonus question to Accra girls.
D.
D.
Gave it.
I'm sorry, D is wrong. D is wrong. It's not D. Accra girls, your main question. The preamble will apply to both schools, but we'll start off with you for the next use of questions. You are to choose the odd one out. Choose the odd one out, okay? Surfeit, over abundance, plethora, D, death, death. Which is the odd one out?
Overabundant.
I'm sorry, it's not overabundance. Yes, I hear your bell.
D. D.
D. D is correct. D, death is correct for 5 points. It's correct. And your main question, Sonrise Christian High. Okay? The odd one out. A, decline. B, plummet. C, skyrocket. And D, plunge. Yes?
Skyrocket.
Skyrocket it is. Skyrocket it is. Accra girls, your main question. Same preamble. Okay? The odd one out. A, polemical. B, uncontroversial. C, opinionated. And D, contentious.
A.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is not A. Yes?
B.
B, uncontroversial. That is correct. Uncontroversial is correct for 5 points for Sonrise. Sonrise, your main question, which will effectively bring us to the end of round number 2. Same preamble. Pick the odd one out. Okay? Utilitarian, logical, pragmatic, and de-idealistic. Yes, Leslie?
D.
De-idealistic. Idealistic is correct for 10 points. Idealistic is correct for 10 points. Please put your hands together for them, and that brings us to the end of round number 2. As we prepare for round number 3, I'm not sure if there will be any changes, but for round number 3, the rules are again modified. So you're not really racing against the clock, you're racing against the speed of the other school's ability to answer the question. And so it's important for you to think carefully about your answers. There's a change? Okay, great. And so for round number 2, Accra girls had a total of 10. So you have negative 10 at the end of round number 2. And then Sonrise, Christian High has a total of 50 points. Please put your hands together for them as we get into round number 3.
Whenever Princess starts, the neighbors do complain that her voice and the beats are too loud. Who is scared of the voices of tomorrow's superstars?
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me.
That must be a neighbor.
You special in your way. It's me, like no other. No one else can do it like you. It's me, like no other.
Here's to all amazing moms who identify and nurture the uniqueness in our kids. Indomie instant noodles tastes great. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
When you wake up in the morning before you start your day, breakfast time is Keta's time. For work and for play, for a great start to your day, breakfast time is Keta's time.
We always start our day with a nourishing Kellogg's breakfast, powered with the goodness of grains and 11 essential vitamins and minerals. So in our family, breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
This advertisement has been voted and approved by the FDA.
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Round 3, I will read the questions to both schools at the same time. If you have the answer to the question on any of the clues, ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer to the question. If you get it right, you have 10 points. Otherwise, there's a penalty of 5. If you get it wrong, we will complete the clues for the opposing school to provide an answer to the question. If they answer correctly, they get a full 10. If they get it wrong as well, they have a penalty of 5. May the best school, best candidate win. To both schools. Give the generic name for such changes, such as the methylation of certain nucleotides. And the time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Question 2. Epigenetic changes may be involved in the formation of polyps that lead to cancer in this organ. That cancer can sometimes be detected by sigmoidoscopy. The time is up. Question 3 to both schools. Epigenetics may also be involved in the rise in diagnosis of this disease, whose high-functioning form is called Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome. Time is up, and so we go to the next question. A theory by University of California professor Petr Hozava may explain this phenomenon at quantum level. Okay? Name this fundamental force that in Newtonian mechanics is always attractive. Yes, I heard your bell.
Gravitational force. Gravitational force.
Gravitational force. Gravitational force. Please speak into the mic so we can hear you. We don't misrepresent anything you're saying. Gravitational force. To both schools. Hozava's work borrows from the mathematics involved in helium's transition to this viscosity-free state of low temperatures. Yes, Leslie?
Superfluidity.
Superfluidity. Superfluidity. That is correct for 10 points. To both schools. Hozava's work may also explain this form of matter that appears to be more common than regular matter and may include machos and wimps. I'm sorry, the time is up for the question, and so we move on to the next question. To both schools. Peptization forms this type of substance. The silica in opal forms this type of crystal. Low electric potential at these substances, double layer interfaces called zeta potential, results in the formation of large flakes via flocculation. These substances scatter light in the Tyndall effect. Yes?
Colloids.
Colloids. Colloids is correct for 10 points. To both schools. For 10 points each, here's the premise. Name these eponymous chemistry laws. Okay? For 10 points. This law states that constant pressure. Okay? This law states that at constant pressure. Okay, Sonrise.
Charles' law.
Charles' law is correct for 10 points. To both schools. If two measures of ideal gases have the same pressure, temperature, and volume, this law states that they will contain the same number of... Yes, Sonrise?
Avogadro's law.
Pardon?
Avogadro's law.
Avogadro's law. To both schools, and what effectively will bring us to the end of round number 3. By this law, the solubility of a gas in a liquid at a given temperature is proportional to the vapor pressure of that gas above the liquid. Yes, Sonrise?
Henry's law.
Henry's law. And that brings us to the end of round number 3. Please show some appreciation. It's not easy to be in these seats And at the end of round number 3, Accra girls ended just how they started the round, so 0 points for this round. But Sonrise Christian High has a total of 60 points. Please, some appreciation as we prepare for round number 4. And in round 4, we shall have candidates being pitched against each other in English, math, science, and general knowledge. Okay? The rules of engagement are the same. Shall we have the candidates will be answering questions in English? Stay. Everybody else, please take a leave of us. For English, you have 2 questions, okay? So maximum points to be claimed in this round will be 20. Okay, 2 questions each. Snow, milk, teeth. Which of these words I am going to read does belong to the list of words I have just read? A, concrete. B, tree branch. C, tea. And D, powdered sugar. Was that your bell? Yes, Accra girls.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar it is. That's correct for 10 points. To both schools, unscramble the sentence by placing the words in the correct order. Is that okay? 1, that all men. 2, born equal. 3, I believe. And 4, and women are. Was that your bell?
I believe.
Accra girls, I heard your bell.
I believe that old man and woman are born equal.
I'll take that. I'll take that for 10 points. I'll take that. Please take leave of us, and then we shall have the candidates answering questions in mathematics join us. Same rules of engagement. I'll read the questions to both of you. If you have the answer, ring the bell, get acknowledged, provide the answer. If it's correct, 10 points, penalty of 5 for wrong answers. Okay? Question 1. What is the greatest 5-digit even number by using 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, and 9? Each number can only be used once. Yes, Leslie?
97,538.
97,538. That is correct for 10 points. That is correct for 10 points. To both schools. Numbers are drawn from 80 integers 1 to 80. Okay? At least, how many numbers is or are drawn at random to ensure that there are 2 numbers whose difference is a multiple of 9? I'm sorry, my time is up, and so you both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Please put your hands together for them as we welcome the candidates to answer questions in general science. So science candidates can join us. Great. Now the rules of engagement, once again, haven't changed, and so it's important that you conduct yourself accordingly. Okay? Question 1. Which isotope of an ion in the actinides series of the periodic table contains the same number of neutrons and electrons as 92235 U3 to the power positive 3? 3 plus. Unfortunately, the time is up. This is a question about atomic structures, but none of you had the answer to it. And so we'll take the second question for both of you. Please pay attention. 3 identical resistors are connected in parallel. The equivalent resistance increases by 350 ohms when one resistor is removed and connected in series with the remaining 2, which are still in parallel. The resistance of each resistor is A, 200 ohms, B, 250 ohms, C, 300 ohms, and D, 350 ohms. Unfortunately, the time is up. You both forfeit the opportunity to get 10 points. Please put your hands together for them as we welcome candidates to answer the questions in general knowledge, and what will effectively bring us to the end of this round of the competition and indeed the contest between Accra Girls and Sonrise Christian High. You are to identify this flag. So look on the screens and you have 10 seconds to do that. What country's flag is that? Well, we don't seem to have an answer on the floor, and so we shall skip to the next question. The next question is also an image. So I want you to look once again at your screens and identify this British journalist who recently got into trouble for commenting on the Prince Harry Meghan interview with Oprah. What is his name? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for them. It's not been an easy contest and a competition between these two schools. Shall we have all the candidates join us as we prepare to tabulate our scores for round number 4? This has not been easy, I must say, but I think you have all performed exceedingly well, and we shall see which school progresses to the round of 8 from this particular contest between Accra Girls and Sonrise Christian High School. And for the two of you who were here finally, that image was Piers Morgan. Have you heard the name before? No. Okay. At the end of round number 4, ladies and gentlemen, Accra Girls has a total of 20 points for round 4. Please put your hands together for them. And Sonrise Christian High School has 10 points from round 4. Please show some appreciation. It's not easy to be in the seats in which they find themselves. And I know that we have the best school progressing from this competition. It is my singular honor to announce to you that at the end of the 4 rounds of contest between Accra Girls and Sonrise Christian High, Accra Girls has a total of 30 points. Please show some appreciation. It's not easy to get to the round of 16. And Sonrise Christian High School has a total of 140 points. Please, put your hands together for them. And once again, we don't need Archimedes to do the math for us and tell us what the conclusion is. Conclusion is that Sonrise Christian High, you progress to the next stage, which is the round 8 of the competition for this year. We wish you well, and we shall see you. To Accra Girls, hard luck, prepare better, and come back even bigger and better for the next competition. My name is Patrick Stevenson, and I have been your quizmaster, and we shall see you next week.